My name is Kelly Wallace, and I'm the California History Subject Specialist at Central Library. Today, I want to shine a spotlight on one of our best resources for local history, and that is our vertical files. It's a treasure trove of content in these vertical files. Brochures, pamphlets, event programs, and other miscellaneous items. Today, I pulled the file for Silver Lake. One of the gems in that file is this brochure from the 20s for the development Silver Lake Terrace. If you take a look at it, one of the things that I like here is it's touting its location. It's only 15 minutes from 6th and Broadway in downtown LA, away from the unhealthy and disagreeable fogs. It's interesting that in the early 20th century, people didn't want to reside on the coast. And the Danziger home, or the Canfield Moreno estate as it's known now, was built for the silent film star Antonio Moreno and his wife, the oil heiress Daisy Canfield. Moreno was one of the most well-known developers of this area. We have an advertisement for Moreno Highlands, which was his development. Exclusive residential property on the west side. It's also interesting to note here exclusive. That tends to be kind of a code word for white or no minorities, which was in fact the case. In the 1940s, the Chinese architect Eugene Choi tried to build a house in the area and ran up against the racial covenants. And he went around and knocked on each door and tried to win over his neighbors. He eventually did get their support, and in 1949 was able to build his own house. And then here's a picture to the entrance to Julian Eltinge's house. Julian Eltinge is America's first celebrated drag performer, and his house, otherwise known as Villa Capistrano, was the site for many lavish parties, even though he lived there with his mother. And those were the two big properties in the area at the time. One of the other things I like about this file is that you'll see that Silver Lake was dealing with the issues that we deal with today. In the 60s, there was a lot of controversy about the changing character of Silver Lake. They were worried about the development of the Garbett estate. Now, the Garbett mansion was all concrete. It was built by Frank A. Garbett. Eventually, a developer bought the property in the 60s and started a very long process of trying to get approval to build condominiums on the area. And the neighbors put up a fight, and it was finally approved for a development called Hathaway Hills. In the advertisement for the Moreno Highlands, it was referred to the area as the west side. And now, of course, many people refer to Silver Lake as part of the east side. And that's controversial because the people who live east of the Los Angeles River consider that to be the east side. And that brings up the area of exactly who defines the borders of a neighborhood. And in fact, in one of the Silver Lake Resident Association newsletters, also part of the file, they often get questions regarding what area actually is Silver Lake. Although disagreement exists, they included the following map, and they've decided that the boundaries of Silver Lake are Sunset Boulevard on the north, Hyperion Avenue on the west, Riverside Drive on the north, and Glendale Boulevard and the 2 freeway on the east. I hope this gives you a taste of what's in the vertical files. There's really no better place to get started on Los Angeles history than here at the library. And I want to remind you that these files are unique to LAPL. They were created in-house, and they're free and accessible to everyone.